Zenzele, my beloved daughter, as I sit here at my desk, the evening light casting long shadows across the room, I find myself lost in thought, remembering the days when you were small, your tiny hands grasping at the air, your laughter filling our home with joy. Now, you stand on the precipice of a new life, ready to spread your wings and soar into the world. You are leaving, and though my heart is heavy with the thought of your absence, I know that this is the way of life. The mother raises the child, and one day, the child leaves. But before you go, my dearest Zenzele, there are things I want to share with you, stories, lessons, memories that I hope will guide you as you step into the unknown. You see, my child, life is not just about the path we walk, but the people who walk it with us, the struggles we endure, and the history that shapes us. I want you to know where you come from, to understand the sacrifices that were made for you to stand where you are today. I want you to carry with you the strength of our ancestors, the wisdom of our people, and the courage to be true to yourself, no matter where life may lead you. You are the daughter of Zimbabwe, a country with a history as rich and complex as the soil that nourishes our crops. You come from a people who have fought for their freedom, who have endured hardship and suffering, but who have never lost their pride or their dignity. Your grandmother, my mother, was a woman of great strength. She lived through the years of colonial rule, saw our people oppressed, our land taken from us. But she never bowed her head, never accepted the fate that was imposed upon her. She taught me to stand tall, to never forget who I am or where I come from, and I pass that lesson on to you now. There is a story I want to tell you, one that has stayed with me all these years. It is a story about your great-uncle, Sakuru, a man of quiet strength and deep wisdom. He was a freedom fighter, one of the many who took up arms against the colonial government in the struggle for independence. I remember the day he left our village, his face set in determination, his heart filled with the hope of a free Zimbabwe. He did not return for many years, and when he did, he was a changed man. The war had taken its toll on him, his body was scarred, his eyes held a sadness that no words could erase. But he had not lost his spirit. He told me once that the greatest victory was not in defeating the enemy, but in holding on to one's humanity in the face of violence and hatred. That is the legacy he left us, and it is one I want you to carry with you as well. Zenzele, my daughter, you will face challenges in this life. There will be times when you feel lost, when the world seems too vast and too overwhelming. But remember that you are never alone. You carry within you the strength of our ancestors, the resilience of our people. You are a daughter of Zimbabwe, and that is something no one can take away from you. There is another story I must tell you, one that is more personal, more intimate. It is the story of my own journey, the path that led me to where I am today. I was not always the woman you know now. There was a time when I was young, like you, filled with dreams and ambitions. I wanted to see the world, to experience life beyond the borders of our country. But life has a way of shaping us, of taking our dreams and molding them into something we never expected. When I was your age, I left Zimbabwe to study abroad, just as you are about to do. I went to England, filled with excitement and curiosity. But once I was there, I realized how far away from home I truly was. The world outside of Zimbabwe was vast, yes, but it was also cold, unfamiliar. I missed the warmth of our sun, the sound of the bira in the evening, the smell of the earth after the rains. I missed the laughter of my family, the stories we shared around the fire. And most of all, I missed the feeling of belonging, of knowing who I was and where I came from. It was during that time, so far from home, that I began to understand the importance of our roots, of our identity. I realized that no matter where we go in this world, we must always carry a piece of home with us, for it is that sense of belonging that gives us strength. I want you to remember that, Zenzele. No matter how far you travel, no matter where life takes you, always carry Zimbabwe in your heart. It is your home, your foundation, and it will give you the strength to face whatever challenges come your way. Now, as you prepare to leave, I find myself thinking about the women who came before us, the women whose strength and resilience have shaped our lives. Your grandmother, your great-grandmother, they were women of incredible courage, who faced unimaginable hardships but never gave up. They were the ones who taught me what it means to be a woman, to be strong, to be proud of who I am. And now, I pass that knowledge on to you. Being a woman in this world is not always easy. There will be times when you are underestimated, when you are told that you are not enough, that you must be something other than yourself to succeed. But I want you to know that you are enough, just as you are. You are strong, you are intelligent, and you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Remember, Zenzele, that being a woman is a powerful thing. We are the bearers of life, the nurturers, the keepers of tradition. But we are also warriors, fighters who stand tall in the face of adversity. You come from a long line of strong women, and that strength lives in you. Use it, draw on it, and let it guide you through life's challenges. As I write this letter, I think of the future that awaits you. You are stepping into a world filled with possibilities, a world that is constantly changing. But no matter how much the world changes, the values that I have tried to instill in you will remain the same. Kindness, compassion, integrity, these are the things that will carry you through life. Hold on to them, even when the world seems to be pulling you in a different direction. And so, my dearest Zenzele, as you embark on this new chapter of your life, know that I am with you in spirit, that I am cheering you on every step of the way. I am proud of the woman you have become, and I have no doubt that you will achieve great things. But always remember where you come from, for it is in knowing our roots that we find our strength. Carry Zimbabwe with you, my daughter, and let it be your guiding light. And when the world feels too heavy, too overwhelming, remember that you are never alone. You are the daughter of your mother, of your grandmother, of all the women who came before us. You are a daughter of Zimbabwe, and that is a powerful thing. With all my love, your mother.